Hi, I'm here in front of Bob's Big Boy, and today's subject is variety. Excuse me, sir. What did you have this morning?
Me, I had the thick French toast.
Hot pancakes and some nice sausage.
Pollo frito, fried chicken.
Fresh strawberry pie.
Brawny beef. You, sir, what did you have? Spaghetti, man!
Onion ring.
A big chef salad.
And you, sir?
Fried shrimp. Told him I couldn't do the whole menu in one day. Good night from Bob's.
At Bob's Big Boy, we love good food just like you do.
Incredible. Funeral for a friend.
And Robert Bell was a friend. He was everybody's friend. He was the sweetest guy and one of the most beloved people in Palm Springs. And one of the first people we met in Palm Springs.
He was one of the first people we met. So kind, so gentle. In the very end of Funeral for a Friend, I felt like He was running through the mountains, photographing, moving,
chasing the bighorn.
having little baby big boy.
Anyway, a year ago tonight,
Yeah.
Robert passed away in his sleep, and he was found tomorrow morning, or the next morning, on my birthday. So it's kind of a poignant time of the year for me.
So the eve of Alan's birthday, he'll always remember, and I will always remember, will always remember the beautiful, amazing Robert Webster. Robert Webster. How can I say that?
Robert Bell.
Robert Bell. How do I say that? I was getting so emotional about the song.
Don't worry, Bob. You're okay.
Don't worry. Because you were over there, you were coming over that night for lamb burgers, and we canceled the whole dinner because of Robert Bell.
So Robert was a really good friend to everyone, so there's a lot of songs we're going to do tonight about friends.
And if you didn't know him, the opening commercial, which was Bob's Big Boy.
Well, Robert was a photographer, and you'll see at the end of the show tonight, we're going to run a segment we did on him on the Palm Springs Point of View about his photography. He found himself a little Bob's Big Boy at the vintage market and decided to take him along on his photographic jaunts, which became a whole genre of photography.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. They're just baby Bob is stuck in the cactus. Baby Bob sees a shadow. We actually have 3 of Robert's works here, and
one is a bighorn sheep because Bob was a bighorn sheep whisperer.
So we have a song that just really reminded us of that part of him. So yeah, I'm kind of a little bit emotional tonight. So I hope I can get through these songs with you. That was intense.
We'll see how it goes.
But we know that he's up there and he's happy.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you get up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by
with a little help from my friends.
I get high
with a little help from my friends.
I'm gonna try
with a little help from my friends.
What would I do when my love is away? Does it worry to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I get by
with a little help from my friends.
I get high
with a little help from my friends.
Gonna try
with a little help from my friends.
Do you need
Anybody?
I just need someone to love. Could it be
Anybody?
I want somebody to want somebody to want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight?
Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time.
What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know that it's mine. Oh, I get high
With a little help from my friends.
I get high
with a little help from my friends.
I'm gonna try
with a little help from my friends.
Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get high
With a little help from my friends.
Gonna try
with a little help from my friends.
Oh, I get high
with a little help from my friends.
Yes, I get by
With a little help from my friends. A little help from my friends. And what a friend he was.
Well, he helped everybody.
Exactly. Wasn't he a friend to everybody? Robert was a friend to everyone.
And he was instrumental. Robert didn't have a lot of financial wherewithal, but he managed to contribute so significantly to this community. He was instrumental in the Save Us with Canyon effort with Jane Garrison.
Jane, if you're
And
watching.
his beloved Bighorns were up there in Osgood County.
Oh yeah, I mean and everywhere you went, he was there, and everywhere you went,
Oh, there's
he
Robert.
was there. There's Robert,
Check these.
and he was helping, doing something for somebody.
He's smiling at you from our screen.
Yeah.
tonight.
Oh.
Okay, a song by Carole King that was made popular by James Taylor.
Yeah.
Sweet Baby James. When you're down and in trouble and you need a helping hand, nothing, oh nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there, brightening up even your darkest night. You can call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. You got a friend. If the skies above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running sorry to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Well, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? People can be so cold. Well, they'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. Oh, yeah, but don't you let them. Just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend? Ain't it good to know that you got a friend? Oh, yeah.
Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know?
You got a friend. And he was a friend.
I feel him here with
We
us
may have
tonight. I
mentioned that
honestly
before.
really feel Robert here with us tonight.
So this is not a friend song, but this is a song about loss and being gone.
I'm gonna move the stool out of the way for a little bit.
There she goes, moving the stool out of the way, moving the furniture. Okay.
No sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when you're away. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone, and that's always gone too long. Anytime you go away, wonder this time where you're gone. Wonder if you've gone to stay. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. But hey, I feel so all alone. Ain't no sunshine when you gone. Ain't no sunshine when you gone. Only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime you go away. Anytime you go away. Anytime you go away. Anytime you go away. We know you're up there. You're with us.
And there is sunshine, so you can't be gone. Palm
And-
Springs, the sun's out every day.
And we've been talking for the past week or so about where we were last year at this time.
Yeah, well, COVID was a
A
news
little
story
tiny
on
thing.
the
It was
third
something,
page of the newspaper.
something in Wuhan and at the Seattle nursing home.
Yeah, what a difference a year makes.
What a difference a year makes. And it's like Robert never experienced any of this.
And we were thinking that was really fortunate because he
Yeah.
lived by himself
Yeah.
and he was so social and he loved all his friends, and for him to lock down
He
would
locked
have
down. I
been
mean, remember
very difficult.
March 20th or something? We were locked down for 3 weeks at first. You know, it was just, yeah. So
back to the friends thing.
yeah, it's all about friends tonight. Never thought I'd feel this way, and as far as I'm concerned, glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if I can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you will always come on me for sure. That's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are
Well, you
pain and loving me. Now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you. None for the times when we're apart. Well, then close your eyes and know the words are coming from my heart. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing that you'll always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing that you'll always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Bayer Sager wrote that tune.
Isn't that pretty?
So we're gonna
For
have
Robert.
a little
For
different
Robert.
picture of Robert tonight, right now. And if you can't see that, he's saying something. Choose love. That's the main thing. He found that rock.
Choose love. Choose love.
And
Choose love.
so Robert was sort of
Maybe he painted that rock.
the bighorn king. So we thought I couldn't get this song out of my head today, and I decided we had to close with it. It's not about friends; it's about love. Matches Robert. It matches Robert's rock,
Yeah.
and it's from The Lion King.
And it just reminds us of
We couldn't find any
mountains
Couldn't
and
find any bighorn songs.
Robert being up there snapping bighorn. Well, he was a bighorn whisperer. They were just
So the best
come to him.
thing we could do was The Lion King. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of the rolling world cannot turn away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can feel the love tonight. It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Can feel the love tonight. How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. There's a time for everyone. If they only knew that the twisting kaleidoscope moves our soul in turn. There's a joy and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It's where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds leave the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best.
That was a beautiful song.
So we opened with Elton and we closed.
Closed with Elton. Yeah.
And that's our little remembrance of Robert. 1 year on.
Love you, Robert. We'll always miss you, but we know that you're in your place and you're safe.
Well, we hope you heard our songs tonight.
I felt like he was here. I really did. I was like a little shaky when I was speaking, you know. I don't know.
So, okay, so if you'd like, it's about a 4 or 5 minute, 6 minute piece on Robert and his Bob's Big Boy photography.
If you haven't seen it, or even if you have seen it, it just takes you through all of his little baby boy photos, and it's endearing. So we recommend that you stick around and watch. It's from about a year ago or 2 years ago, or I can't
almost
remember.
3, I think.
Oh.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And let's all try to remember Robert tonight and tomorrow.
Love to Robert. Love to Robert.
Good night.
Good night.
Way back in the 30s, Bob's invented the double-deck hamburger. We called it the Big Boy. Some folks called it a meal in itself. A few years later, we added even more and called it the Big Boy Combo, with French fries and a crispy green salad. Today, you can enjoy this famous combo at a special price of only $1.99. And isn't that good news?
At Bob's Big Boy, we love good food just like you do.
Who doesn't remember Bob's Big Boy? Bob's Big Boy has been around forever. The cute little guy with the cupid curl and the red and white checked pants. And here's another Bob, Robert Bell. We're here at Townie Bagel with his amazing photography exhibit of Bob's Big Boy. And you own several Bobs.
Just a few of them.
Yeah, and you photographed Bob.
Well, I found him at the Vintage Market about a year ago and had him at home, and he just made me smile every time I looked at him, and I thought, well, maybe I should take him out and go on a hike. So I did that.
Hiking pal.
And I did that, and it just took off. I was just like, I couldn't believe how fun and funny it was. So they just started traveling with me. This is an homage to Bob Wyan, who started the company Bob's Pantry in 1936.
Whoa.
A couple years later, it turned into Bob's Big Boy. Just a few years later, there was a little boy that walked in, and he said, "Hey, Big Boy," and then he called the burger that after that. And through that, he started selling franchises. Then people could put their name in front of Big Boy. Right now, it is part of Big Boy Restaurant International, is the national company. There's approximately 77 in the United States. There's only 5 Bob's Big Boys left in Southern California.
You said international, all over the world?
Well, there's 277 in Japan.
I was going to say, it's got to be Japan, because they would just be so into it.
So people started smiling when I'd be out shooting, setting them up. They all had stories of their own story about Bob, what he meant to them, or Big Boy, whatever the name was. Because on the East Coast, you could buy Big Boy
Joe's
franchise,
Big Boy.
and then you put your name in front of it, so everybody knows him as something else. But anyway, I'm just here. I just wanted to make people smile. We need that so badly right now.
And Robert Bell is quite well known around Palm Springs.
I have a lot of friends here.
He has a lot of friends. Plus, he's a brilliant photographer. So, Robert, did you bring Bob along with you tonight, since he is your pal?
Bob is really quite shy, and he doesn't really like crowds very well, so it's usually just him and I.
Yeah.
But I did decide, or he decided, that he would come along tonight, just as, to keep us company tonight.
Oh, should we be quiet? Oh, I think he's looking down on us.
There's Bob for everybody.